With these shootings we've been talking about, obviously so tough to kind of wrap your head around, and that's for us adults, but it can really be confusing and hard to process for kids to try to understand.
The conversation can also be a bit scary, but there is a way to have that conversation. For more on this, Dr. Hilit Kletter joins us tonight. She's a doctor for the Child and Adolescent Psychiatry Clinic at Stanford Children's Health. Dr. Kletter, thank you so much for joining us this evening. So where do you begin? How do you start the conversation?
I think it's important to make room to have the conversation because kids will inevitably be hearing about it, especially with greater access to all kinds of social media avenues. So it's important to sit down to find out what it is that they've heard, what they know, what they think about the events, to provide information and correct gently any misinformation, and to openly allow them to express how they're feeling and have discussions around what's happening. Especially for children, it's also important to emphasize what efforts are being done for safety.
You say children, and obviously they age so quickly physically and emotionally. I have a 6- and an 8-year-old. At what age do you recommend that? You said sitting down and discussing this with them because they're probably going to hear in some way. Is there a magic number there?
Yes, so discussions around this, generally we can start with kids as young as about 4 who are able to comprehend, and obviously you'll tailor the discussion depending on the developmental level. So with younger children, you're a lot more concrete, and their worry might be around their own safety, or that maybe some of their family members might have been hurt. So focusing on, again, the efforts that are being done to keep them safe. With older children, it might be more philosophical discussions, right, around why such events happen, and opening it up to them to allow them to express their thoughts and opinions about such events.
So as adults, it's our job to protect the little ones. When they see these kinds of horrible things happen, their confidence has to be shaken. How do you reassure them realistically and not paint some false picture, but at the same time, tell them that it'll be all right?
Yeah, I think it's acknowledging our worries and fears, first of all, as adults, right? Because this is something that not only affects the kids, but it affects everyone. So it's being aware of our own feelings and reactions and finding our own systems of support and individuals to speak with. And then when it comes to the kids, it's a balance of maybe perhaps preparing for such events to the extent that we can, right? So, for example, creating safety plans, teaching them warning signs and things to recognize and look out for. And at the same time, focusing on things that can promote our resilience, even in the face of such events. That there are things that we can do to get by and cope, right? And some of the strongest things that have found to be supportive are creating that social network, having people that you can talk to and share how you're feeling and share your experiences, finding a sense of purpose and meaning. And that can come in many different ways, whether you get involved in helping out the victims somehow, or whether as adults we get involved in advocacy work. And it's also in reminding ourselves of coping skills. So finding those activities that bring us pleasure and joy in our day-to-day, and purposefully scheduling time to do those things, even more so now.
We're out of time, but I do want to get your perspective on this. There's been talk that numerous children witnessed at least one of the shootings in Half Moon Bay yesterday. How detrimental or scarring of an event can that be? And if community members, parents who have kids who may have fallen into that category or watching tonight, what do you advise them to do?
Yeah, so individuals and children can have very varied reactions to witnessing such an event. Some may be more susceptible to post-traumatic stress than others. What you want to be looking out for is any changes in your child's mood or behaviors that are considerably different from what they usually are. So that might include things like appearing more irritable or clingy, more withdrawn, having difficulty sleeping. And if such symptoms persist for at least a week or longer, pretty consistently, then the recommendation is that you should consult with a mental health professional.
Well, good advice. It's a tragic subject that we have to even address tonight. We so appreciate your time and your wisdom. Dr. Hilit Kletter, she is a doctor for the child and adult psychiatry clinic at Stanford Children's Health. Thank you so much, doctor.